Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm just going to be doing a simple, like smoky-ish eye with like a half cut crease. If you have no idea about makeup, it probably sounds like I'm speaking gibberish, but it's just going to be a really simple look that I feel like anyone can do, whether you're just starting or getting into makeup. I feel like this was probably one of like the first looks that I started doing when I got into makeup, just because it was really simple and it made you look a little bit more put together. So this is it. This is going to be the video. And of course, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll have it linked over here. And I'm still accepting suggestions for looks. The template is in my story highlights under templates, so you can draw me a look, or if you have any ideas of something that you want me to do, I'm open to suggestions. So let's get into the video. So as always, my eyes are primed and my brows are already done. I think in today's look, I'm going to solely be using the KKW Classic palette. It's like the first one that I think she came out with. These really like warm neutral colors. So I'm going to be using these ones. I'm pretty sure that's all I'm going to use in today's look. Plus this Urban Decay liner, the heavy metal liner in Midnight Cowboy. So I'm first just starting off, I'm taking this Morphe M433 brush and I'm going in with the shade, this is the one thing that I don't like about like certain eyeshadow palettes, is when they don't have the names like on the actual packaging. It drives me nuts, because this, like, how am I supposed to, okay, it's okay, I'm fine. I think it's the shade Selfish, so I'm going to go in, it's this like pinky shade right here. I'm gonna go in with that just in the crease, and so like I said, I'm doing just like a half cut crease today. When I first got into makeup, this was like my go-to look. Not exactly with like these shadows, but I would always use like more browns with like a reddish undertone. I just feel like that's like what looks best on my skin color. I mean, and I still use usually like more reddish browns or like coppery kind of colors, just because I love that the way it looks. But yeah, so I'm just, like I said, going into the crease, going back and forth. I don't go into my actual crease because my crease is tiny, so I usually go just right above where my actual crease is. This helps give the illusion of having a bigger crease, which I love, because the lid space that I'm working with normally, if I don't do this, is tiny. I can fit nothing in it, so I just love the look of the bigger eyes. And then you can just add as much color as you want until you get the right darkness and the right shade that you want. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like this kind of color. Again, it just kind of depends on your skin tone. You can go in with like a darker one depending on that, but I like it to look a little bit darker. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna go in with the same brush. I'm going in with this shade right here, which is dash maybe, honestly, I don't know. But like I said, I love using these like warmer reddish browns. They just do something to me. And I'm just going to pat this on the outer corner of my eye, and then once I get the darkness of this color that I want, then I will blend it into my crease as well. I honestly, this brush, the Morphe M433 brush, is honestly, in my opinion, like a great brush. I feel like I can do a lot because it's like pointed kind of at the end and it's a little bit flat on the sides, so you can use it to pack or to blend. So if you're looking or starting like doing makeup and you're looking for a brush that you can use for more than just one thing, I definitely recommend this brush. Like I said, I'm just gonna do a half cut crease, so you can really bring this in as much as you want, and it doesn't necessarily have to be perfect because you will take some concealer to cut out the shape that you want. So that's the great thing about makeup, is that concealer fixes just about anything. And then if you want, you can use the same brush. I'm just gonna use the same brush because I have to wash my brushes today anyways. So I'm gonna go in with this darker brown over here on the edge and just adding it to the outer corners of my eyes just to give it some more depth and a little bit more dimension. So like I said, just to the outer corners, and then just blend it out. Just doing the same motions, just patting and then blending, patting and then blending. Honestly, I feel like that's all really eyeshadow is just blending until it's how you want it to look, and patting until you get the right color that you want. So right now it's gonna look a little bit messy, but like I said, I'm gonna cut my crease, so bear with me here for a second. Then I'm just gonna take some concealer. I'm taking the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the 16-hour Camo Concealer, and a small brush, and I'm just going to cut out the crease. So like I said, you don't have to do it in your actual, where your actual crease is. You can make it bigger if that's what you want to do. And like I said before, you don't have to use these like reddish browns if you're not like feeling that. If you like the darker browns or like the cooler browns, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be this like reddish brown that I use. I just personally like the way that it looks better on me, but use whatever you feel is right for your skin tone. I'm just gonna take a flat brush, and then I'm going back into the palette, and I'm just gonna take this light kind of goldenish shade, I think. I'm gonna see how it looks, and just pack it onto where I put the concealer. You don't necessarily have to do this. You can leave just the concealer as is if you wanted to, or add like a white shadow. It really just depends on your preference. Again, I know I look crazy, but just give me a second. So then I'm just gonna go back in with that same reddish shade that I used, and I'm just gonna blend. Then this is when I'm gonna go in with that Urban Decay liner, and I'm just going to create a line like I said, the liner that I'm using is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liner in Midnight Cowboy. It's more of like a gold color, but if you want to use silver or whatever liner you want to use, you could even use white liner if you want to. And then I'm just gonna add some lashes. I'm gonna be extra and do my favorite lashes, the Yolorde lashes in the style Mia Luna. These are my everything. So yeah, I looked on the website. They are $5.99, which is great, and all the lashes on there are very affordable. So, and they have different styles. They're not all like super dramatic, but they do have a good amount of different styles, from natural to dramatic to extra dramatic. So I highly recommend ordering from that website. Do you see how lashes just bring a whole look together? It's crazy. So I know that I feel like I haven't really been posting consistently on YouTube, and I just finished one of my summer classes, which was my most hectic one. So it's been kind of hard balancing that, but I just finished it this week, so I still have one more class that I'm taking that doesn't end until August, but it's less tedious, so I have more time to film. So hopefully I'll be putting out videos way more often. I'm trying to aim for twice a week because editing the videos and stuff kind of does take me a while, so I don't want to promise more videos than I can actually put out. Yeah, I'm shooting for, or aiming for, 2 videos a week, so please hold me to that. So now I'm just gonna go in with my normal primer that I always use, the e.l.f. Putty Primer, and just adding some to my cheeks to fill in my pores. Usually just pat this in. And then I'm just going in with my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I don't know why I can never remember what this is called. I know it's Radiant something because that's why I got it, because it was radiant. But yeah, so I'm just blending the foundation. I'm using the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. I switched over to this from Beauty Blender because these you can get like a pack of 2 for like $12, I think, or maybe less, maybe like $7, I don't know honestly. And Beauty Blenders are $20 each, and I feel like it's like this is almost better than a Beauty Blender because you have like the different sides to it to use like for different things, as opposed to a Beauty Blender, which is obviously just the egg shape. And I like that this has like the flat end to it. Then I'm just gonna go in with some concealer and conceal. I'm using the e.l.f. concealer, which I always use, in a light sand. Yeah. And just going along the side of the nose. And then a little bit the ends. This was crooked AF. And then obviously the bridge of the nose here. a little bit on the chin. Then I'm just using the same Real Techniques Beauty Sponge to blend everything out. I also heard that there's a new concealer from e.l.f. that was like a hydrating one. So I definitely need to buy that because I think that's the only thing that I don't really like about this concealer is I feel like sometimes it does dry me out a little bit. Next, I'm just going in with the cream contour that I use from NYX. Like I said in the last video, I am running out of the shade that I use. So if anyone has recommendations for cream contour that you like, please let me know. And I'm just going to blend it out with this baby e.l.f. brush, which I love using to blend this out. I feel like it works so well. It blends it out so easily. I feel like because this brush is really dense, so it's really able to blend in the product well. And I'm pretty sure this brush was like maybe $3, maybe less than that, honestly. But honestly, I feel like e.l.f. brushes are really underrated. They work great and they're literally like never more than like $5. I'm gonna use this ColourPop F12 brush and just blend in my nose contour. Amazing. And then I'm just gonna go back in with my sponge and some translucent powder and just bake the sides of my nose. Then I'm just gonna take this Butanique Beauty cream. It's like a lip and cheek balm. And I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques little like foundation brush and just dab that onto the brush and add some to my cheeks. Honestly, I really like this product a lot. And I'm just gonna dust off the bake. Then I'm just going in with this brown taupe lip liner. Then I'm just going in with this Anastasia lip gloss in amber. Just gonna add that. Dab it to the middle and then blend. Last but not least, I'm gonna go in with the Becca Champagne Pop highlighter and add this to my nose because everyone knows I love the. And this is the finished look. So even if you're just starting in makeup, I feel like this is a really easy look to follow, hopefully. So if you try it out, let me know. Like I said, I'm gonna leave my Instagram here once again if you want to follow it. I am still accepting suggestions for looks that you guys want me to try. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch me. And yeah, don't forget to like the video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon, probably.